The common link between them is that there are the common link between them is that there are corpses of dead animals in both. Check your power supply. Check your power supply. Check your power supply, Adewole. Check your power supply, Adewole. Life's not fair. Abused all your life, by all around you. Abused all your life, by all around you. And every time you so much as complained, you were silenced. Whenever you attempted to defend yourself, defeated brutally. Whenever you attempted to defend yourself, you were defeated. You were defeated. Every time you attempted to defend yourself, you were defeated brutally. Every time. And no one appears to care. You were defeated every time. And no one appears to care. And when, despite all, by the slimmest of chances, you managed to prevail in combat against your abusers. And when, despite all, in a struggle, and when, despite all, in a struggle between one man against the entire, and when, despite all, against the odds, and when, despite all, against all the odds by the slimmest of chances, and when, despite all, and when, in spite of all, against the odds by the slimmest of chances, you managed to prevail, and when, despite all, by the slimmest of chances against all odds, one man prevails in his struggle, in a fight against one mortal prevails in combat against one mortal prevails in a fight against the rest of the world. You prevail. You prevail in a fight where it was you against the world. In a fight between one mortal, in a fight between you against the world, you emerge victorious. In a fight where it is you against the world, in a fight where it is one mortal against the world, you emerge victorious. You betray yourself. Despite all, by the slimmest of chances, against all odds, in a struggle between one mortal, in a fight between one mortal and the rest of the world, in a fight where it's one mortal against the entire world. And where despite all, against all odds. Wait, what were the chances? And where despite all, against all odds, despite all, against the odds, in spite of all, and where in spite of all, against all odds, by the slimmest of chances, one more, in a fight where it's one mortal against the world, you emerge victorious. You punish yourself. And where, in spite of all, by the slimmest of chances, against all odds, in a fight where it's one mortal against the world, you emerge victorious. You find you have betrayed yourself. You find you have betrayed yourself. Your spirit punishes you for being free. You find, as if you have spent so long in abuse, you have become allergic to your own freedom. If only this had happened earlier, perhaps you had had a chance. Perhaps you would have had a chance. Oh, my goodness. Well, howdy do, my Mr. Magoo, Starling Pinky, Coriander. In the name of Zeus. Oh, for Zeus's sake. When by the... where in spite of all, by the slimmest of chances, against all odds, in a fight where it's one mortal against the world, you emerge victorious. You find you are betrayed by your own body and spirit. You punish yourself indelibly and irrevocably, inexorably, rendering your victory for naught. You punish yourself inexorably, irrevocably, and indelibly, rendering all for... You punish yourself inexorably, irrevocably, indelibly, rendering your victory for naught. You punish yourself indelibly, inexorably, irrevocably, rendering your victory for naught.